earth. Hey, welcome back to Geeked Up. My name is Craig. I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. So basically, I just got the idea of what made me get into comic books, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tell you. I remember being younger, me and my brother would go over to our cousin's house, and my cousin, he was way older and he really loved comic books. I remember him having the comic book cards and how he explained comic books in detail, and he was very excited to talk about it, and I still remember that to this day. And one of his favorite characters was Thor. And I remember how he used to talk about Thor and how powerful he was. And that's probably pretty much why I love the character Thor myself to this day. To this day. You know, Thor is a very powerful character. And also, you know, my cousin, he is a very positive male role model. And also, he was so into him, I remember asking him about him making up his own characters, and I still remember the character that he made up. And it was a German name, and he know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say the name, but I do remember the name of the character he made up, and I can honestly say it is an awesome concept. And if you're watching this and if you see this, I think you should proceed with that concept. For real. Okay. What I'm gonna do is just talk about a couple of things, and you know how, you know, everybody is busy, everybody is working, and so you might not have time to listen to comics. I mean, not listen, excuse me, to read the comics. So what I did was I came up with something to tell you and suggest some content creators that you guys can look up and listen to. And one of the first content creators that I'm going to go to, and his name is New Sage. Now, New Sage is a content creator who breaks down characters individually. So let's just say, for example, the character Thor, he'll say when the character Thor debuted, his powers and abilities, and then he'll give a brief synopsis on the history of the character and like what they have going on currently in the comic books. You know, that's the New Sage. I've been following New Sage for I'll say about 3 or 4 years now, and he does a lot of different characters. Not only Marvel, DC, I done seen him do Street Fighter, whatever you can think of in the comic book world. You want it, he got it. That's what the New Sage is. So basically, you can go to his channel and, you know, just type in the character name you want to know about, and then, you know, he'll have it. You know, I guarantee that he probably gonna have it and you'll know about it. He has everybody from everybody from everybody. So I highly suggest that you guys check out the New Sage. I still watch his videos, and I will go back and watch some of his older videos to brush up on my on my knowledge of the character, to keep my skills sharp. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know when somebody might try to question you about some stuff, and then, you know, you don't want to be out here lacking. Like, yeah, I do this nerd stuff. I love comic books, B. I love the game. I do this for real. So, you know, go ahead and check out the New Sage. Also, it's a couple other content creators that I'm going to name, and these are more content creators that were like, let's just say, for the simple fact, they will read the comic to you, or they'll just tell you what's going on to the comic, with the comic, I should say. So like, you could just listen to it or you can watch it, but they'll pretty much read the comic out for you. And that's where I get a lot of my information from also, because, you know, sometimes I be very busy and it's just hard for me to sit down to find the time to actually read a good comic. But you know what? These guys got you. They got you. You see what I'm saying? And so the first one I'm going to name off, and his channel is called Dope Spiel. You see what I'm saying? Dope Spiel is a very good channel for when you want to know the current event of the comics that's going on and from anything. He covered Marvel's Avengers BC very well. You know, he covered a lot of stuff. He covers a lot of stuff, just like what all of them do. And it's not only Dope Spiel, but it's a lot of great ones out there like Comicstorian, you know, stuff like that. Comicstorian do it real good also. And Rob from Comics Explained. I like Rob from Comics Explained. Now these guys right here, they do a very good job. But for the most part, who I mainly listen to, I'm listening to Dope Spiel and this other person, and it is Comics Explained. And no, it wasn't Rob from Comics. I think it is called Rob from Comics Explained, but this other channel is called Comics Explained also. I could have made a mistake, forgive me, you know, but we're gonna get it right. We're gonna tighten it up, you know. So anyway, Comics Explained, he's pretty on the ball when these new comics come out, and it's just like, man, you just put this out, you just put that out, and I'm listening to him, and he just do such a good job. And you know, I really listen to when he covers the DC deceased, meaning, you know, with the zombies, you know, the DC when they fight the zombies, you know, I show you. You know, he been covering you know, stuff like this very well. The DC deceased, he covered these very good. And so far, I just been enjoying them. And actually, the DC deceased is actually one of my favorites. And also, he does the vampires. DC versus vampires, and DC versus vampires have been pure fire. That is so good. That is so good. Man, let me throw some of this on real quick, y'all, because I feel like I'm going to cook up something. Ooh, that smells good. Ooh. This is that, what that is? Yves Saint Laurent, YSL. La Nuit de la Homme. This is some very good stuff. Ooh, I guaranteed a compliment getter. You'll really enjoy this. Let's drop the cap. Oh, but you know, there's some good stuff. But anyway, back to it. And Dope Spiel also covered Dark Knight's Metal, which was DC. And I really was listening to his channel when he covered the Dark Knight's Metal. And that is so good. You know, I can honestly say DC has really been showing a lot of consistency in their writing. And these guys who I'm telling you about, they do an excellent job. So you want to make sure that you look those guys up, and you want to, you know, just check them out when you want to get like real good content. Other than that, that's pretty much it. So if you want to check out who any type of character is, whether it's the Batman who laughs, whether if it's Joker, Superman, Mr. Mxyzptlk, anybody who you can think of, whether it be from the Mortal Kombat world, Star Wars, anybody who you can think of, check out New Sage and check out his channel. That guy is really doing good things, and I thank that man right there, because he puts out excellent content to know about these characters. Also, you know, shout out to Dope Spiel and Comics Explained. You know, those guys just, the body of work that they do and the time that they put in to make excellent videos, you know, they really set the bar. So, you know, like always, like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know which comics are you guys following. You know, currently, I'm following the DC Deceased. I'm following the DC vs. Vampires, and DC also has another one. I forgot what it's called, but it's like when they're back in medieval days. And that's real good so far. And I'll just honestly say, you know, the writing of DC is very impressive. So, you know, like always, like and subscribe, and just come on back, y'all, and I appreciate y'all. Thank you.